Hi everyone, I do appreciate the fact that you have dedicated this precious time of yours to watch this video. And of course, I won't disappoint you. Do you know what I'm going to share you with in this video? Can you guess it? I'm not sure whether or not you are interested in poetry, but this video is about one of William Shakespeare's most appealing and famous sonnets. Sonnet 18. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? And it's worthy of mentioning that during the course of his lifetime, between 1593 to 1601, Shakespeare composed almost 154 sonnets, all released and published in 1609. But among the 154 sonnets that Shakespeare composed, what makes this sonnet, Sonnet 18, head and shoulders above the others? I can answer this question now, and definitely some of you do know what distinguishes this sonnet from the other ones. However, let's keep the answer of this question to the end of the video, for some of you there as well might have not come across this poem before, so that we all benefit. And it is worth noting that almost all Shakespeare's sonnets examine the inevitable truth that time changes all, and the immortalization of beauty and love in written poetry. Now, what's a sonnet? A sonnet is a 14 lines poem that composes 3 quatrains and a couplet. And what's a quatrain? A quatrain is 4 lines in a sonnet. And of course, what's a couplet? A couplet is the final 2 lines in a sonnet. The couplet always embodies the theme and the message of the sonnet, as we will see in the analysis of this poem. So, I'm going to articulate the poem now. Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimm'd. And every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou oust, nor shall death break thou wanders't in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Notice that this sonnet follows the AB, CD, EF, GG rhyme scheme, and it's written in iambic pentameter. I'm going to analyze this poem line by line now, starting by the first quatrain. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Shakespeare candidly starts his poem with a question directly addressed to the beloved. Is it a good idea to compare your beauty to the beauty of a beautiful summer day? And up to the end of the poem, we will see how Shakespeare makes a comparison between summer and his beloved. In this first line, William Shakespeare creates a metaphor between summer and his sweetheart. Thou art more lovely and more temperate, but you are more lovely than a summer's day, and more temperate than a summer's day. You are more beautiful than a summer's day. No matter how beautiful it is, you are also warmer, milder, and calmer. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May. These strong winds of summer destroy these small beautiful flowers, while your inner summer is everlasting. Notice that beauty is symbolized in the expression buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. When I compare your beauty to the beauty of summer, summer is short, and summer quickly ends. Summer is personified here in this line. Now let's move on to the second quatrain. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines. What weakens summer is also that eye of heaven, which is a metaphor for the sun, is too hot and extreme to the extent that, as we will see in the following line, and often is his gold complexion dimm'd, to the extent that it could burn or darken this pretty beautiful skin. and sometimes the rays can be blocked by the clouds. And every fire from fire sometimes declines. In this line, Shakespeare obviously and frankly declares an international truth. If you are so egoistical and proud of how pretty, charming, handsome, or good looking you are, that will of course vanish one day, and all beautiful things will come to an end. There's the evidence for alliteration here through the repetition of the consonant fa in both fire from fire. By chance or nature's changing course untrimmed, either by misfortune or by natural disasters or causes, beauty will fade. Consonance is evident in both chance and changing. And now, going on to the third quatrain. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, but the summer within you will not vanish, and it will never die, nor lose possession of that fair thou hast. Unlike summer, you will not lose your beauty. Nor shall death break thou wanders't in shade, and not even death will be capable of claiming you. When in eternal lines to time thou growest, as time continues and grows, you will continue and grow. There is also a metaphor in the diction, eternal lines. And now to the couplet. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, and as long as people are alive and still have the ability to read this poem, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. As I mentioned earlier in this video, that a couplet always carries the message of the sonnet and the intention of the author and the theme. Here, Shakespeare emphasizes the truth that this sonnet will live and it will give you life. And before the curtain goes down, and as I promised to answer the question that I asked earlier, what makes this sonnet so distinguished? You recall? First, Shakespeare declares his beloved to be more beautiful than one of the most beautiful things in the world, a summer's day. But she is more eternal and constant. Another reason is that, as you have just learned, the speaker in the poem insists that the beauty of his beloved will never vanish and it will never die, as she is eternalized within text. Over and above, as the majority of Shakespeare's sonnets are love poems, there must be something in particular about this sonnet that makes it so memorable. And what is this thing? Probably it is the fact that this sonnet is designed to be memorable. And that is all for this video. I hope that you like the video. For more videos to come soon, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. Please don't forget as well to comment and leave a critique or comment as possible, for that would really help me a lot to improve and modify this channel. Thank you for giving your time. Thank you for devoting your time. See you soon.